patrullas le quitarán eso.
¿Cómo se ama a una mujer?
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar when your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! All right, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens. Not if you keep quiet and stay out of sight.
¡Adelante!
Bonnet!
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
Quiet!
I fear they're onto us.
Hang back.
Ooh, perhaps we should split up to confuse them.
It's the best idea you've had today.
Enin norbicit vertuo themin anorum circitira italis, udo et consolation.
Buenos dias, senores. You're late.
Yes, sir. See, we are very sorry. Our captain delayed us.
Mira, saturata ventris fluctus ab cardiopus, loaca, vice genturon, ut pulices.
Ahora el negocio marcha bien. Y estoy segura de que podremos apañarlos. La divina providencia ayuda, pero más seguro que...
This would be Captain Mendoza?
Yes, sir. He's very excited to meet you. Only we must be present for a hanging.
¿Es así?
I love a good hanging. Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bells, we may go. If you like.
Y los de eso le caerán encima.
I'd love to. Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the trap. Man owes me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Excellent.
Let them have it.
We'll be started soon.
Let's not dilly-dally.
Yes, sir. We go.
No te lo diré más veces.
No sé. Debe de ser un artilugio francés. Claro, por los enormes.
Almost there.
Soy más que informada de los asuntos. Será un placer.
This way.
Dios nos bendice con tanto.
Se habrá escapado un tipo singular.
How long will this hanging take, man? I don't mean to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want reales, mind. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar. Grapes we took off a fat Englishman last night.
Englishman?
See. Sugar from Barbados. Very fine. We hold it in the Castillo after the man started the fight last night. He ran. Left his sugar.
Shall I accompany him to the Castillo?
No, sir. Captain Mendoza will have it sent to you, I believe. You will see.
Good lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza?
No, sir. He is El Tiburón. El Tiburón, Governor Torres' man.
Están mostrando demasiado interés. Se rumorea que el mismísimo...
¡No hacemos favores gratis!
La guardia se encargará de los dientes.
¡A jugar a otro sitio! Ahí es donde entra en juego el mar. Tenemos los recursos.
Ignoro qué opinan de todo esto mis parientes de Sevilla, pero a ellos se les ha servido todo en bandeja. Nosotros nos lo hemos ganado.
El arquitecto realizó una valoración sólida de la viabilidad del plan.
¡Obedece o irás a la horca!
Los agentes intentaron arruinar.
Creo que lo he dejado bien claro.
Por una vez. Pero con plata, algo mucho más. Si la limpieza es sinónimo de santidad, entonces soy una virgen. Somos prostitutas, no filántropas.
Como compañía en caravana.
¡Tú! ¡Alto! ¡Estás acabado! ¡Puedo darle!
¡Cerdos! ¡Tiranos!
¡Márchate!
¡Desde aquí!
¡Maldita sea! ¡Está por allí! ¡Esa rata está a tiro! ¡Un blanco claro!
¡Vengo a tiro!
¡Esa rata está a tiro! ¡Un blanco claro! ¡Blanco claro!
¡Puedo hacerlo!
¡Es mío! ¡No escapará! ¡Un blanco claro! ¡Blanco claro! ¡Veis para abrir fuego!
¡Lo tengo a tiro!
¡Es mío! ¡No escapará! ¡Un blanco claro! ¡Esa rata está a tiro! ¡Blanco claro! ¡Amigo mío, te tengo encañonado!
¡Desde aquí!
¡Mataremos a esa rata! ¡Tengo un disparo claro!
¡Abatirlo de un tiro!
¡Blanco claro! ¡Lo tengo justo en la mira!
¡Desde aquí puedo darle! ¡Lo tengo a tiro! ¡Puedo abatirlo de un tiro!
¡Lo tengo justo en la mira! ¡Blanco claro!
¡Puedo abatirlo de un tiro! ¡Puedo hacerlo! ¡Lo tengo a tiro!
¡Lo tengo a tiro! ¡Blanco claro!
¡Puedo hacerlo! ¡Desde aquí puedo darle!
¡Blanco claro! ¡Mirad! ¡Allí! ¡Lo tengo justo en la mira! ¡Amigo mío, te tengo encañonado! ¡Blanco claro!
¡Cuánto tiempo puedes aguantar!
¡Blanco claro! ¡Lo tengo en mi línea línea de tiro!
El pichón está a tiro. ¡Intente darnos espinazo!
¡Sangra!
¡Lo tengo a tiro! ¡Es mío! ¡No escapará! ¡Lo tengo justo en la mira!
¡Es mío! ¡Puedo darle!
¡Lo tengo a tiro!
¡Puedo disparar!
¡Puedo hacerlo! ¡Mantenedlo rodeado! ¡Lo veo directamente! ¡Eso ni lo sueñes, canalla!
¡Tengo línea de tiro!
¡Puedo abatirlo de un
¡Listo
tiro!
para abrir fuego!
¿Creías que no íbamos a cogerte? ¡Ah!
¡Tengo un disparo claro!
El pichón está a tiro.
¡Amigo mío, te tengo encañonado!
¡Es mío! ¡No escapará! ¡Dale duro! ¡Lo tengo justo en la mira!
¡Ahí! ¡Seguidlo! ¡No lo pienso perder!
¡Lo empujaremos contra otra patrulla!
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
Somos tan baratas.
La guardia no apreciará esa bravuconería.
Que no está invitado.
That's not enough.
Yo he tenido que limpiarle las botas 2 semanas. Y me está cobrando
Armado
intereses.
de ese modo acabará con un par de billetes. Claro, eso. Algo malo estará tramando.
No hacía daño a nadie. Material estándar. Listo. Por el bien de la moral del
Guarde sus armas o acabará en el calabozo.
Provocará a los guardias si no guardáis.
totalmente disciplinado.
Guarde sus armas o acabará en el calabozo.
La guardia no es benévola.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos, franceses e ingleses. Parece un hombre rudo. Le suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Llévame ese. Sé indulgente con él.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my 2 best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like, get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle, but hindered his ability to shoot, sadly.
Quite. A good kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julian. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique!
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. These are souvenirs. As is the custom, oui?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. It would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
Yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see? Situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think? God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us?
Magnifique.
Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed?
Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike.
Fascinating.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man,
I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss. Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look upon these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory. A place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men. No lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours. Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
Cerca de los salvajes.
Hello!
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here.
Edward? Hello, Edward! I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar! Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sí, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the Sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins! Above! On the rooftops!
Watch the streets and alleys. They could be anywhere.
Don't expect mercy.
Protect the Sage!
¡Jiménez! Será la puerta. ¡Maldición! ¡Soy pacifista!
Stop him!
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate! Stop, or I'll kneecap you!
Well done, lapdog. Quiet. We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
see. Beset on all sides by our enemies, we must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
Don't you think?
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever, worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
Imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person and I'd be the richest pirate. Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up on it. There's a sage in that house I must speak to, in private.
¿Me estás escuchando?